If you were in a prison cell for solitary confinement, and you had no window and you couldn't see the sunrise or the sunset, how would you know what time to go to sleep? How would you know what time to wake up? Well, I'm, I'm wondering about something like that because I just read an interesting scientific article about a scientist, a geologist actually, who went down into a cave underneath a glacier to study the glacier. And this happened back in 1962, and it's been tested a number of times since. He found that he was down there in the dark underneath the glacier studying what geologists study. And he said to himself, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to see if I have any internal clock, in any kind of innate sense of keeping time, so I'll know what time to wake up and what time to go to sleep and what time to eat, things like that. So he didn't have any way to see the sun, so he had no idea when it was morning or daytime or nighttime. He was in complete darkness. He had no clock. He had no calendar. And the only way he could keep in touch with people is by using his cell phone. And he used his cell phone deliberately only one way, so that he could call out and speak to his colleagues to tell them what time he woke up, what time he was getting ready to go to sleep, what time he ate, anything. But he didn't receive any phone calls, so he had no idea what day it was or what time it was or whether it was day or night. And he stayed down there for 2 months. 2 months. And as a result, he looked at the messages that his colleagues were keeping track of, and they found a very interesting thing, that he kept by his own reckoning, he kept a schedule that repeated about every 24 and a half hours. He woke up on the average every 24 and a half hours. He went to sleep on the average about every 24 hours, 24 and a half. And this is a scientist. He kept careful track of things, and the story is very interesting to me. I'm thinking of 100 questions about how did it happen? Why was he able to keep to a regular schedule like that? And is it something in his brain that kept time, that kept reminding him? He got no other external reminders about what to keep track of. Well, so I'm thinking about the whole situation and saying it's so curious. I've got a million questions, and one of these days I'm going to sit down and think hard about some of these questions and say, what does it mean for me, for us? We're trying to keep track of things. Is our brain operating on our behalf? And well, too many questions. So this is Robbie. It's another Thursday morning, and I'm just thinking about this geologist and what he discovered. Well, that's what I'm thinking about right now. And I'll talk with you again next Thursday. But this is it for today.